with you in the KHOU 11 studios. We're up in the newsroom in the Weather Center. Wanted to check in with you. We've got this big cluster of thunderstorms that is coming our way. It hasn't reached Houston proper yet, but it is going to as we head later into the morning. We've got some heavy storms and some street flooding going on Huntsville to Brenham to near College Station and Navasota. So I want to show you that, and we'll dig into it as well. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at what's going on across the area. That's very heavy rain and thunder just to the east of Austin. Austin has a thunderstorm as well. They had that big hail just north of Austin yesterday. This is the main line of storms out here to the west, Gonzales, New Braunfels area getting heavy storms. And then as we take another closer look at our area, well, you can see the Houston area is dry for the moment. Let's see if I can, there we go. But it won't last, as the heavier storms are going to be moving toward Houston, and they're coming our way right now at about 20-25 miles an hour, moving in west to east at 20-25 miles an hour. Let's go to the north. You see the green boxes here. So this is an aerial flood advisory. That means we've got street ponding, street flooding occurring right now from Huntsville back down to Navasota, Grimes County, Walker County. If you're up early, if you're heading to church, if you're heading to a friend's house this morning, it's those low water crossings, the secondary roads. And up in this part of the county, you've got a lot of the roads that go across little creeks. They could be running high, so be very, very careful with that fast running water. It only takes a few inches to get your car lifted and moved off and then in trouble. And a little further north, I'm watching you. We've been checking on you, Madisonville up to Lovelady and back down to Bryan College Station. That's another one of these green boxes, aerial flood advisory. That means we've got high water on a lot of the roadways in here. The thunderstorms, yeah, they're lined up like a train on a track, so we're getting some training up here, and so it's flash flooding with street flooding being the threat right now from Madisonville up to Lovelady down to Bryan, and then Huntsville, and then back down to Navasota, and then Trinity. I see that thunderstorm near you. Those storms are heading in your direction, so Trinity, Groveton, don't be surprised if you get included in that flash flood advisory for street flooding here over the next few minutes or so. All right, back down to the Houston area, and let's take a look at how this is going to go. Heavy rain is, I think, the biggest threat. 2 to 4 inches of rain as we head through the middle of the morning. This is going to be for Houston proper. It's not here yet, but it's coming. Wind gusts 30 to 40 are likely. There may be some gusts to 60 in spots. And then it's possible we could see hail or even an isolated tornado. I've already seen one tornado warning in South Texas this morning, not in our area, but that's what's coming our way. So we could see a brief, small tornado, and those can do things like roof damage and fence damage. So we're watching for that as well. Now, let me walk you through the timeline here as to how this is forecast to go. Notice how the main line of storms reaches up towards Sealy and towards Sugar Land and Richmond, Rosenberg, and Bay City and Angleton by 11 o'clock this morning. That's when the real heavy rain threat and severe weather threat will enter Houston and southeast Texas. We'll advance that in time as we head between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. It moves right through the heart of southeast Texas with everybody a threat for heavy rain, that street ponding, maybe some hail from Huntsville, Conroe, Woodlands to Hobby and Pearland and down to Galveston. The coast is also going to get a pretty hard hit this morning. And then as we head toward 2:30 this afternoon, it's almost gone by then, at least that first main line of storms heading into East Texas. But watch, what are your plans this evening? As we head in towards 6:37, a little secondary line of energy comes in and even more rain back towards central Texas. So we will still keep a chance for some redevelopment of a few showers if you're heading out this evening, 6:30 and 7 o'clock. So how much rain are we going to get out of this? I think a widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain. And the only reason it's not any more than that is because this line of storms is expected to be moving very quickly, and it's going to sweep through here very quick. If it were to slow down, we would have a major flash flooding threat. But because the line is moving quickly, you know, less than 2 inches in Katy, less than 2 inches in Houston, 1.5 inches maybe in Anahuac, that's not enough to cause too bad of a flooding threat. Maybe some real quick rises on some of the little creeks and streams, then hopefully they'll just go right on back down. That's the plan. And because of that, there is no flash flood watch for our area. It really is a wind threat and maybe some hail and maybe an isolated tornado. Let's look at the extended forecast. Here's what we're looking at for Monday. Still a rain chance, 40% chance of a few scattered showers on Monday, and then we clear out. And let me tell you, Tuesday and Wednesday are beautiful with much lower humidity. We warm to 84 on Thursday. Then we're going to get a front shift our wind to the northeast on Friday. It's 60s with rain Saturday and Sunday next weekend. So yeah, don't worry. Next weekend we have another rain chance. All right, so that's the way it stands right now. We will keep you posted, especially as the stronger storms get closer to the immediate, Richmond, Rosenberg, Sugar Land, Missouri City, Houston area. And we'll keep you posted here on social. And also, if you go to KHOU.com, we've got an updated timeline there. Good day to download the KHOU app. That way you'll have the radar and all the updates right in your hand on your mobile device. And we'll keep you posted as we move through the morning and early afternoon.